Alright, is this thing on? Hold on a minute. Alright, hold on. Let me make sure this thing is even on. I'll grab up Wingeria in the meantime. Alright, viewing my channel. Alright, it says live stream. Alright. Let me. Alright. Hold on. For some reason, they made it harder to grab links and just copy and paste text in general. Alright. Okay. Alright. Oh, alright. Hold on. Alright. Hopefully you guys can hear me. My OBS says you should be able to. But yeah. I didn't really feel like doing a premiere, so I'm just gonna do a live stream instead. And I'm gonna be honest, I think sometimes live streams are just more convenient for me anyway, because I was actually just playing Papa's Wingeria to go just before this. Made it to rank 33. It's weird how the late holiday ingredients in Wingeria to go. Oh, the last holiday ingredient is in, yeah. Yeah, I noticed that because it took me forever to get the last ingredient in Maple Mornings. Oh no. 6, not 4. Good, we need people to order shrimp. Hopefully, and we should get Captain Corey pretty soon. She's gonna order shrimp. Yeah. I probably won't do any premieres for a while. I might just do live streams, like, for the foreseeable future. Because, plans change. People might not always be available. I may not always feel like doing a video beforehand. So, yeah. I'll do live streams for now. I think it doesn't happen until the day after the 3rd rank. Yeah, that's insane. So it's like when the rank ends in 8 or 3. Which can be half or even more than halfway through the holiday. Alright. Like, I think it is rank 26, day after rank 26, rank 27, and day after rank 28. Yeah. It's kind of a dumpster fire. I do love Maple Mornings, but just the way the ingredients are set up. Yeah, I do remember that throwing me off when I was making that video. Or those videos. And then from Barf onwards, the holiday ingredients are unlocked during ranks. Weirdly, it changes up. So rank 51 through rank 54, and then rank 56 through rank 59. Huh. Bizarre. I hate Mardi Gras. I'm sorry, but I hate it so much. And Mardi Gras in real life, oh my goodness, it was just it was a crazy day. Not necessarily on a personal level, but online it was. Oh my goodness. Can you guys leave? I'm not talking to you guys. I'm talking to my customers. I wish they would stop coming in so freaking fast. Oh my god, I'm gonna strangle them. But then Big Top Carnival is even weirder. And then it's ranked 61, 63, 64, and 65. Oh my god. So much for doing a proper video on that and Wingeria to go. Oh my goodness. Please, can you guys slow your rolls? Oh, nice. And oh boy. And then randomly Big Top Carnival changes the order from sauce, dip, sauce side to sauce, side, and dip. Alright. Yeah, I actually like that better. Sauce, side, dip. It just feels more organized. I guess. I don't get me wrong, I love Big Top Carnival and Wingeria to go. It's a great holiday to end on. I'm not a fan of any of the Big Top Carnival toppings and Wingeria to go, but it's still better than you know what. And yeah, another thing I do like about live streams is, yeah, it can be harder to multitask, but sometimes it is more fun to actually talk to each other. Like, I'm actually, like, in the video, I'm actually responding to your comments and not just doing it in the live chat afterwards. Yeah, it's better to end on Big Top Carnival than Mardi Gras. Oh, and today is a freaking Ninjoy day. Joy. Sarcastic joy. Ninjoy. No joy. We need Valentine's Day and Wingeria. Hopefully, Mardi Gras gets replaced in Wingeria Deluxe. Oh my god. Why did it have to be Valentine's Day to get replaced? Why couldn't it be any other holiday? I freaking hate Ninjoy's order so much in this game. I know she's a closer, but oh my goodness. Oh my god. Oh, I forgot about these wings. Alright. Cooper's probably gonna dock me on the... Alright, yeah. I need to turn up my volume, huh? I can't hear it for some reason. I would love for Portling Feast to replace Bavaria Feast for Wingeria Deluxe. Oh my goodness, that would be delicious. Just as long as we can have 2 holiday replacements, I am in full agreement. So far, they've only replaced 1 holiday in each deluxe game. You know, the exception, of course, being Cooper! Freezeria Deluxe, because the previous versions had never had holidays. Hell, Day of the Dead might even replace Halloween. It's possible. Most of the vibes aesthetic is very much Day of the Dead, being unlocked with Maggie and using one of the... Yeah, and that Day of the Dead like sauce is definitely, you know, with... Yeah, the definitely the first day of Halloween makes me think of Day of the Dead actually more than actually Halloween. With that sauce, Maggie wearing that Day of the Dead attire. I just hope we get more than 1 holiday replaced. Like, you know, February, August, and October. That would work. Oh my god. I don't even care. I'm just gonna half-ass her order because it doesn't matter. I'm doomed from the start. $98, not bad. I can't wait till we get to rank 27. Pizza pachinkas. No thanks. I would love Valentine's Day for Wingeria. Agreed. Like some kind of tomato side or cheese side would be so good. I'm trying to think of what sauces and dip would be for Valentine's Day, though. Yeah, I think heartbeat arrabbiata would be good. And then there can be like that cheesecake sauce or dip. It's weird because a lot of the Valentine's Day ingredients could work well for both the sauces and the dip. So there's different possibilities to build this holiday on. Like we have heartbeat arrabbiata, that strawberry. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it starts with a V, and then the cherry Windsor cheesecake sauce or dip. Oh boy. Big Polly's order is a pain. It takes forever to prepare. I would not mind Mardi Gras either being erased from existence or just being a March holiday forever. It should coexist with Valentine's Day, not get rid of it. Mardi Gras should not. Mardi Gras is meant to complement Valentine's Day, not sacrifice it. Even though I favorite Cherry Blossom Festival and not Wingeria, Mocharia Deluxe. I do envy you, Ethan. You got lucky this time. You got your number one favorite holiday. And we were both scared of, Valentine's Day and Cherry Blossom Festival being replaced with Mardi Gras and Easter, respectively. Wingeria is the one game I feel like it works for vibes wise, fitting the city. The other games I agree was not fun being a replacement. I wouldn't mind Mardi Gras and Wingeria, or in general, really, if it was a March holiday. It just sucks when it replaces Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day, in my opinion, is on the same level of Christmas and Thanksgiving. It's one of the holidays that is never meant to be replaced, in my opinion. If they're gonna use Mardi Gras, they need to put it in March. Especially Postery. Oh, why does the timer still go off when I pause the freaking game? Well, maybe I have to click this button. I'll try that next time. Like, how do you replace Valentine's Day in the most romantic city? Exactly. It is a travesty, literally. Oh my god. Slow your rolls, please. Yeah, no, usually Cherry Blossom Festival tends to be the holiday that is replaced by either Easter or Big Top Carnival. For once, it stayed. Yeah, I love Cherry Blossom Festival for its like, aesthetics. Pink flowers, pink trees. But ingredient wise, I only like it in the sweet games. Someone, I'm not mentioning who, but Green Ethan, you probably know who I'm referring to. We used to be friends with this person before they ghosted us. But for some reason, this particular person ships Robbie and Akari. Like, why? And even if I didn't self-ship with Robbie, why? Why? Like, Captain Corey is right there! Oh, what the heck? I accidentally opened a new tab. I can't believe Wingeria Deluxe was the game to bring back Mardi Gras. Yeah, they could have. I get that Callie needed an outfit, but oh my goodness, they should have waited to give her an outfit until like a steakhouse game. Like, come the frick on. Robbie and Akari have never met and have no chemistry. Yeah, literally the only connection they have is like they're the first two closers. Robbie came day 2 on, in Papa's Takomiya, and then Akari came on day 3. That's it. That is literally the only connection they have going for each other. First male closer, first female closer, first two closers in general. But this particular person also has even worse ships. They ship Kahuna with Clover, Alberto with Mandy. Usually I would respect opinions, but this person is problematic, so no, I'm not going to respect their opinion. A lot of people ship Boomer and Akari, and even if Alicia didn't exist, I don't see them working. Yeah, they do look cool together, but they don't really have any chemistry or connections. Even before Mokuria To Go came out, I kind of shipped Robbie with Alan. Like, I just thought they looked cute together. I mean, not Robbie. Akari and Alan. Yeah, not Rob. Akari and Alan. Some people ship Peggy and Akari, and honestly, the fan art of it was pretty good. And I'm better at appreciating flipline ships when they don't involve our favorites being shipped with people who don't make sense. Exactly. Now, this isn't as bad as Robbie and Akari, but I don't necessarily agree with Robbie and Alan. I do get the connection. They were like the first two closers who debuted in, or the two closers who debuted in Wingeria Deluxe. Or not, what am I saying? When Pizzas Attack. But I don't see them, like, romantically. I do see them as good friends. You know, I do see the appeal platonically, but yeah. Even if I wasn't with Robbie, I would ship Robbie with Captain Corey and Alan with Akari. Yeah, and then they both have, you know, Robbie and Alan, you know, they both have rough pasts. Robbie getting shipwrecked and stranded, and Alan getting bullied and during the last of his high school years, but yeah. Even if I wasn't shipped with Robbie, I much see them as friends. I don't mean this in a homophobic way, but there are characters that I headcanon to be under the bisexual umbrella or as, like, gay or lesbians, but I do see Robbie as a straight ally. Sandra. Well, I do like her order. Her order's pretty festive. I'll give her that. It's so weird how they made her a closer in Wingeria to go. Yeah, that is a good point. I always wondered why. When Wingeria originally had Solo debut as a closer. This is why I stopped putting Bane's past flip line in terms of closer lineups, because every time I doubt something, I end up being disproven. For example, I remember thinking to myself, Moose and Wippa will never be closers, like, you know, without the other one. But look what happened in Cluckeria to go. I want Captain Corey. I swear she was unlocked after Franco. But I do love having Sandra as a closer, so I'm not complaining. Yeah, her orders are really fun and festive, like you said. I can see why they changed it. Zolo would get annoying with his 5 item orders. So yeah, I definitely see why they did replace him with Sandra. Now, them making Moose a closer and Cluckeria to go, but not Wippa, that is a mystery that remains to be known. But That's what Moose and Whippa are. They're meant to be mysterious. Like you think they'd keep Zolo and then have Sandra unlock New Year, but Sandra's order is very festive, especially since she orders both holiday sauces. Exactly. Plus, sometimes Zolo is unlocked with New Year anyway, so that's not really. You know, I think they should unlock New Year together. Now that we sometimes get 2 unlocks in one day, even for holidays, they should unlock New Year together. Like we Santa Claus and Mrs. Claus, I believe, unlock Christmas together. Oh my god, the freaking waiting score. Why is it always the waiting score that gives me the most grief? Duke Gotcha being a closer in Cluckeria makes sense, because breaking news. But Mokuria to go had no breaking news. It was so weird. Yeah. Plus, a lot of games are probably going to have breaking news with, you know, there are exceptions, like in Pizzeria Deluxe, but then he'll just. So if they just kept him as a closer for that reason, he would overstay his welcome as a closer. They did unlock it together in Paletteria to go. That was awesome. Yeah, Paletteria is a top tier game. I just don't like how they're so picky about the topping station. Right now, my favorite is probably Freezeria Deluxe. That's probably my favorite gameria right now. I can never. I do enjoy Mokuria Deluxe, but we all know why I'm not gonna ever have it as my number one favorite. Speaking of Paletteria, I still have most of my Paletteria videos uploaded. Ooh, I actually have an idea. You can save those videos for after you move to university, and then you can just premiere them on some weekends that you're available. So, and it'll be a while before you'll have to make any more videos. That will give you time to settle into college and all that good stuff. Plus, there's gonna be days where I'm doing videos and live streams. So, by the time you run out of videos, you'll be well into your college career. Or at least into your first year of college. Oh my god. 8-wing. What? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Alright. Hold on. In Postery, I have all holidays, but St. Patrick's Day and Romano Wedding. Yeah, so you just need to do a few more to complete your Posteria Let's Play. Oh my god, no. Actually, screw it. I'm gonna try something on screen after this day is over. I might make this a mixed live stream. Because it gets kind of chaotic doing this as a doing Papa Louie games as a live stream. Why do I have so many extra wings? Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm not gonna end the stream, but I think I'm gonna try to play a more peaceful game after this. Oh. What is it? I just said, oh, are you changing up the game? Oh, okay. I'm excited for what it'll be. Alright, I'm gonna keep it a secret for now. Hush hush. Keep it hush hush. Oh my god, I am 28! Franco, please! Oh my god, I don't even... Alright. Yeah, I'm done. This is too much. This too much. But first, I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna try to transfer... Here, I'll talk you guys through it when I'm done with this. I don't feel so good about this at all. Boomer, please go easy on me. It's hard doing this while popping to a live stream at the same time. Oh my god. Why are they so impatient in this game? The frying station, the saucing station, and the building station, I've been getting hundreds all across the board. But the freaking waiting station... Oh my god. Alright. Let me... try something. The wait score is bullshit. Yes. Yes, it is. Alright. I'm gonna open up Citra. Open save data location. Alright. Where's that other emulator? Oh, right here. Save data location. Oh. Okay. Alright, so for context, I downloaded the Azar emulator because I wanted to try out an Animal Crossing New Leaf mod, but I couldn't do it on Citra, so I downloaded the other emulator and it worked. And I wanted to play on a file for a little while, you know, just kind of testing out the mod. It's called Welcome Luxury, and it does introduce some very useful quality of life improvements, like stores are open 24 hours a day. You don't trip for no reason anymore. And the fish will bite on the first time. But there's just other stuff that I struggled to get past, and that you couldn't just, you know, get rid of. Like, there was like all these texture packs, custom music, and it's not bad, but I was beginning to miss like the actual color scheme and, you know, default texture packs of the game. So I am thinking about starting a new Animal Crossing town. Not for the challenge that I'm currently doing, but just for myself to play. But I rather just use the modded version for the challenge and then the regular version for my regular playthrough that, you know, it'll just be me playing normally. But first I'm gonna see if this even works. If not, then I might start over. Oh yeah, there's two. I don't even know if yeah. Because I think I used the norm Citra for this one, didn't I? Alright, let's just see what I... Yeah, I'm trying to remember like if I used Citra or this emulator for the challenge. Oh yeah, I think I did use Citra because I think I remember I was gonna originally use this one, but for some reason I decided to use Citra. I don't know, but we're just gonna see. But you might remember I started a Let's Play where I was trying to get all the creatures and stuff. I remember getting a coelacanth. Alright. I think I... Hold on. I think I remember naming my town like something critter, like something associated with the word critter. Hold on. I'm gonna try to find that. Alright, hold on. Yeah. Wrong. I grabbed the wrong town. Oh, I was using the simulator for it. I thought I switched to Citra. Alright. Oh, okay, so I guess I decided to not use Citra for a while. And then I just used this emulator for both my regular gaming and for the challenge. Alright. Yeah, because it has the other emulator assets. Alright. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to using Citra for my... Alright, you know what? I don't even need to transfer it anymore. I can just play the regular one, because I don't really need the quality of life updates for this. I just wanted to test them out. Alright. But I'm gonna go back to Citra for just, you know... Oh, okay, good. Alright. So I still have the town. Well, that was for nothing. But at least nothing happened to this town. Except the time. Okay, I don't think I was not able to catch the stringfish yet, so we're gonna try. Actually, you know what? Screw it. I will play on the mod because the improvement with the fishing will help immensely. Alright. So we're gonna... No, wrong. Save there. Alright. Let's see what. Let's see what this does. I'm nervous. Okay, good. Alright. Okay, good. Yeah, originally I was just gonna play vanilla, but then I remembered that the fishing mod, or the fishing parts of the mod will help. Okay, yeah, okay, for some reason, it uses the date month format. So that could throw you off, but yeah, we're gonna go to February, because they should be out in February. And then we'll go to 5. I like the 5 p.m. music in this game. I like it. I like the 5 p.m. music better in New Horizons, but it's pretty. Wait. Never mind. It's yeah. The music got customized, but we'll still go to 5 p.m. Sure. We still need to catch the stringfish. I believe. If you remember, it could have even been from the last part, but oh god, I still have to talk to her about my mayoral duties, or she's gonna keep pestering me about it. I'm just gonna do that. Alright. I'm gonna try to catch a stringfish. But yeah, I did get the tuna, the oarfish, and the coelacanth. I ended it off with the coelacanth, because I was just so excited. I wanted to end up on a good note. Let's be careful. Oh yeah, that's right. You can't scare fish away in this playthrough either, or in this mod. Alright, let's go to the town hall so Isabelle can leave me well enough alone. Yes, because you won't leave me alone! I don't care, I'm not looking to becoming the mayor. Oh. That's right! You do get automatically 100%. So let's just end the mod. So let's just get this out of the way. Wait, what? You're supposed to get 100% in the, like, automatically in this mod. What? Oh my. Alright, where's my fishing rod? Wait, okay. I have it, so I was there. I'm gonna sell the rest of the fish I already have in my pocket. Actually, I may end this off. Because I don't know if you're still here, Green Ethan, but... You know, the day after tomorrow, when it's my turn again, I'll probably... That's probably when I'll actually play for good. I just wanted to get it set up. Now, this part is a double-edged sword, but... You can't scare fish away. Now, this is a good thing because you don't have to worry about accidentally, like, scaring away a stringfish, for example, when you're, like, running by the river. But it also makes it harder to despawn other fish. In the vanilla game, you can just run quickly to despawn unwanted fish, but in this game, or in the mod, you have to put your rod in and wait till the unwanted fish sees it, and then you cast it out. Alright, the reason I'm depositing my money is because if you have over 99,999 bells in your pocket, it'll start taking up space. Or in your wallet, it'll start taking up space in your pockets. So, yeah. Alright, I'll do a quick scan of the river and the beach. But other than that, I'll probably go ahead and end this. Unless anyone is still here. Then I guess I'll keep it going for a few more minutes. Oh yeah, let me check my deep sea creature, see if there's anything notable I need to catch in here. I got the snow crab, I got the horsehair crab, I got the red king crab. I got a scallop. Alright, I'm not gonna worry about deep sea creatures for a while. I'll just focus on fish, because that's gonna be the hardest one. Yeah, dung beetles. I can also try, like, going in and out of, like, my house to see if that refreshes, like, the spawn pool. I can try doing that the day after tomorrow. Actually, I'll try it one time so I can make sure it works. I'll try it a few times, then I'll end off this video. Because it might be quicker than just trying to. scare all the fish away manually with my fishing rod. Roast infestation. Now this is a roast infestation. I didn't have a roast infestation in real life. YouTube AI. There was just a certain roach that was here, but not an actual mass infestation. Alright. Gotta love reliable YouTube notifications. Oh! Hello, Hayden. I was playing Papa's Wingeria, the web version, but I got overwhelmed. So I wanted to switch to something a little more relaxing. Now, I'm currently doing a challenge where I'm trying to catch all of the creatures in Animal Crossing New Leaf. Ooh, a koi. I don't know if I caught one yet. Oh, good! I haven't. Awesome. Well, that's some progress right there. And that is why I main Minecraft. Yeah, I got overwhelmed with Wingeria because the customers were coming in like at a fast rate and my waiting score was going down. You know, the Papa Louie games are really hard to play when you're like live streaming and trying to keep up with the live chat at the same time. So, yeah, that's why I switched to a more cozier game. I did catch a koi, which I needed, but like I said, the main thing I'm searching for is a stringfish. It's really rare. But I do have a mod that makes fishing a little bit easier. It doesn't. I didn't even realize this was live until I heard you read my comment, because I somehow missed reading the title. Yeah. But usually I do premieres, but I wasn't in the mood to make a premiere video beforehand, so I decided that I'm just gonna do a live stream instead, and I'll probably stick to live streams for the foreseeable future. Unless I have like a Papa Louie video that I'm ready to record, then I'll do premieres. Or if I'm due for another Metopia episode, I'll probably do a premiere. But for now, I'll probably just stick with trying to do this challenge with live streams. Oh, I do like this music. It's nice. Alright, well, that's too small to be a streamfish, but I'm just trying to catch stuff in case there's anything else I'm missing. I don't premiere much on my channel, though sometimes I do premiere my meme videos because me and my friends get a laugh out of setting the countdown for the max just to be for a 5-second video. 2 mini daces. It's not like dace and streamfish are the same size, but I'm just trying to get the river fish to despawn to make room for more fish in the spawn pool. Our sense of humor is very much broken. Same here. To a point where one of the guys, Matt, we get a laugh out of the fact that sometimes he'll say, I have autism in a very monotone voice. Yep. I can relate. But enough about me. How are you doing? I'm doing pretty good. I went to the store with my dad today and we got some snacks and some stuff for meals. And I feel relieved now because, you know, I've been meaning... Because I wanted to get back to this and I wanted to come back to playing New Leaf. And here I am. What do you want, Robin? No, no. Wait. It still says they have 240. Wait, I thought I went to the town hall. I thought I put that in my account. Huh. I might end this off pretty soon. Because I already spent most of the video in Papa's Wingeria, but I'll keep it going for a few minutes so we can kind of chat for a little bit, Hayden. Alright. My day has been good. It was my sister's birthday today. Ooh, well, happy birthday to her. So she came over for a few. Other than that, I binged The Walking Dead with my bud, Matt. And just staying up late, as per usual. Yep. I stay up late. I want a string fish. And I gotta be up at 12. Life with the Tism. Yup. I hate it. I hate it when I have to be up for something, but... like the next morning, but I can't go to sleep. Luckily, I don't have to be up for anything right now, but occasionally there's always something. Like, I have a dentist appointment in October, so I gotta be prepared for that. And then my grandma has me take a shower 5 hours before the appointment. So I always have to wake up at an unnecessarily early time just to go to an afternoon appointment. Well, it's not crazy early, yeah. Where do you go for your dentist? I don't know the name of the dentist office, but my dentist is Dr. Weaver. I originally went to another dentist facility, and Dr. Goetz was my dentist, but he retired. So I switched to my current facility, where I have Dr. Weaver as my dentist. And yeah, I prefer my current facility because it's just a lot more upbeat and vibrant. I go to Rodeo, right near Target. Cool. There's a lot of dentist outfits in the offices in this town. There's one that has like a white and blue building with a tooth logo. And then there's the two that I've gone to and go to. It's very bizarre. You know, I may get a bridge put in. So it's easier to get around the river. I used to have Dr. Ben. He was amazing with me. And so accommodating. Oh, that's good. But he left, and I don't know my new guy. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Ooh, okay. I like kois, but I already have one. If you're wondering what I'm doing is I'm trying to fill up my encyclopedia. And I'm currently trying to look for the stringfish, but it is extremely rare. So it's gonna take forever. The joys of living in the same time. Yep. New guy is good, but he's not Dr. Ben. But if you ever leave your current place, I recommend Rodeo. Plus, the wait time is almost non-existent. Some days. Oh, okay. I'll have to look it up. I meant town. Oh, yeah. That makes more sense. I still can't get over that. Me neither. I always talk about how I want to meet the people online that I connect with and how I wish to cross paths with them. And I'm closer to that with you than I am with anyone else due to that fact. Well, knowing us, it'll happen by accident. Yep, that would be awesome. Are you familiar with a facility known as House of the Sycamore Tree? Because I'm gonna start going there, hopefully in a couple of months. But funny you mentioned meeting your online friends, because I got mine friends coming to my wedding this coming August. Ooh, awesome! Wait, hang on. House of the Sycamore Tree? Yes. Oh my god, now I feel dumb. We did meet. I was there that day you... What? What? Oh my goodness. But yes, you probably met my dad too, because he was the one that came with me over there. Okay, now my mind is blown, because I didn't even mean to stumble on your channel. Yeah. I mean, I'm already blown away by the fact that we live in the same town, but... Oh my goodness. Now we're gonna be in the same program. Oh my freaking god. Oh! Oh my... Yes! I remember that! Oh my god! I do have a Facebook account. And I've commented on some of the stuff. Oh my fucking god. Yup, I remember now. I remember you telling me about the photography stuff. I remember you telling me about how you had an upcoming wedding. Oh my... I knew you had a Facebook, but wow. Now accidentally stumbling on your YouTube. My mind is officially blown. Same here. Oh my freaking god. Also, wow, did not expect an F-bomb. So I guess I can confess I have a potty mouth when I'm off the clock. Yes, I do. I do too. Oh my goodness. I have no words. Because I just saw one of your Papa's videos and put it for a background noise and thought, oh, that girl sounds nice. Guess I'll check her out. Yeah, it didn't even click to me that we met until you brought up, the photography thing, and then I was like, oh, that's right. That's when it registered to me, because I gotta go in tomorrow. Yeah, that makes sense. Because they're open from Monday through Thursday. Yeah, I'm still not in it yet. I'm still on the waiting list. But I can't wait to see you again when the waiting period is over. Okay, granted, as soon as you said you live in Odessa, I should have clicked that we met. But there's no telling how many people are named Shauna. That's true. But what about my voice? Do you recognize my voice? Because I think I do remember doing some talking. So I don't know if my voice recognized or if you forgot how I sounded like. You said a few words, and I remember you congratulating me. Yep, I remember that. I did not recognize your voice. Yeah, that's fair. It was a few months ago, so. But yep, I do remember congratulating you on your upcoming wedding. Oh my goodness. I need to tell my dad about this. This is absolutely wild. He's gonna flip the frick out. Though I scrolled on your channel just to see what all you had, and even saw videos where you showed your face. And somehow I didn't think to look further. Wait, Hayden, is your name actually is your name Troy? Because I think I maybe I'm misremembering, but or getting you mixed up with another member there, but I remember a Troy. Oh, hello. Now, Troy was on. Oh, okay, yeah. All right. Sounds good. Oh. Okay, yeah. I do remember meeting a Troy. I also remember meeting someone named Ashton. You might know him. My mind is so blown. Yeah, I'm not even gonna play this anymore. I just want to talk and freak out. Oh my god, I'm telling my dad about this. Yep, I remember meeting him. He was working on a puzzle the day I came in. I've been there since 2018. Oh, yeah, hopefully I can go there for the long term as well. My dad says it's meant to be temporary, but I want this to be long term for me. Yeah, Ashton loves his puzzles, and does he not like help? All right, I'll keep that in mind. It's funny because I only joined because my fiance was a student there. Oh, cool. And I wanted to spend time with her. And she quit in 2020 during the pandemic. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Oh my goodness. I I I'm speechless. Hold up, is that Robbie from the Papa Louie games? Yes. And the one on the left is supposed to be me, but you know, as the Papa Louie customer. Well, dang, I knew you said he was your favorite. Yeah, I am a self shipper. I don't know if you've ever heard. Hey, at least he's an adult character. Yeah, I'm not gonna self ship with any minors. The thing is, I don't have romantic attraction to actual people, but I do towards fictional characters. Yes. A self shipper is someone who self ships with fictional characters. You've probably seen people, make cute content of them together. Yep, Yep, I'm asexual and aromantic. I actually haven't. This is the first time I've heard of the concept of self shipping. Yeah, but a lot of people engage in self shipping if they have strong feelings for a fictional character because it helps them feel closer to them. Obviously, they're not real, but self shipping can help them feel closer to them. Some people may draw pictures of themselves with their fictional other. Oh, good, you're asexual, and I'm getting married. Perfect combination for a platonic friendship. Exactly. And you know what's also funny? I have a friend named Ashton. I don't know him in real life, but I met him back in 2018 on YouTube. So once I do get into the program, I'm gonna have two friends named Ashton. No, yeah, the one from the the other Ashton that I know is from New Jersey. I still can't get over it. It was already crazy finding out you live in Odessa, but now knowing we actually met, exactly. That's what I'm saying. This will certainly be an interesting conversation when your dad hears about this. Yes, it will be. I definitely want to tell him when I can. And then if we're seeing each other up at Sycamore Tree, that'll definitely be interesting. Yes, it will be. Man, I cannot wait until this waiting list period ends. I need to have structure in my life. I want to be around you guys and other people that around my age group and are in the same boat as me. Because you'll be the second person I have an outside friendship with. Ooh, nice. Because, yeah, I don't associate with most of them outside of there for a specific reason. If not all of them are on the same level as me. Yeah. I would like to, yeah. But I was hoping to establish some outside friendships from the sycamore tree, but it looks like I already have. Thanks to you stumbling upon my channel by fate. By literal accident. Oh my goodness. I know, that was insane. Oh my goodness. Dang, and here I thought you'd just be a neat person to interact with on YouTube. First, it was West Texas, and I was like, oh, so we live near each other. Then you tell me we both live in Odessa in the last live stream. But now you're telling me we already met. It just got better and better. Dang, I think this just became the second best accident of my life. Yep. I feel you, dude. I feel you. I was not expecting to blossom into an immediate friendship. I thought it'd just be online acquaintances. Well, it looks like we're gonna get the best of both worlds. And once I do get in, and you are able to make it to my live stream and premieres, we can bond over our time at Sycamore Tree. That ain't no lie. Nope, it's not. Heck, screw it. Might as well shoot my shot. Would it be alright if I went ahead and add your Facebook? Yes! Go ahead! I think I know which one it is if I just look at it, which interacting with the posts. Yeah. Because I have been following the Facebook page for Sycamore Tree. That way I can get an idea of what all you do. What all you guys do. Oh, nice. Alright, I'm glad. Alright, hold on, let me grab my phone. My mind is still blown. Same here. Just know most of my posts on my account are mindless ramblings about my special interests. I get it. I get it. But yeah, all right. All right. It's not showing. Hold on. Let me close and reopen the app. Yeah, it's not showing. Try looking for Hayden Irwin. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Confirm request. Okay, there we go. For some reason, it wasn't showing in my notification friend request list. But I found you now. Yep, true. I was already looking forward to you starting because I could tell you were going to benefit from the program. Now I'm even more excited. Same here. I can't wait till we see each other in person regularly. It's going to be fun. Fun or bizarre or a combination of the two. Because, genuinely speaking, I remember after you left, I thought, well, won't see her again for a long while. Several months later, man, I am so happy you accidentally stumbled upon my YouTube channel. If that's not fate, I have no idea what is. But yeah, it's definitely bizarre, but in a good way. The universe has a funny way of working that kind of stuff out. Yes. Yes, it does. What's crazy is the fact that this is a live stream we found this out on. Yeah, people are probably gonna watch this and they're gonna be like, holy moly. Oh, Power Rangers! I see that you have Power Ranger stuff on your Facebook account. I do remember you telling me that it was one of your special interests. And I see you have some sycamore tree stuff on here as well. Oh, girl. How you are with the Papa Louie games, I'm that way with the Power Rangers. Yep. I also remember seeing a Facebook post from the Sycamore Tree page about how you guys saw Toy Story 5. Man, I cannot wait until that movie gets on Disney Plus. I freaking love the Toy Story movies. They're definitely some of my favorites. Toy Story 2 is probably my favorite of the 5. Well, so far I haven't seen the 5th one yet, but I'm gonna once it gets on Disney Plus. Two is the best one. I freaking agree. My favorite character is Emperor Zurg. He's just so badass. My favorite character is actually Rex or Mr. Potato Head. Yeah, they're both really funny. But yeah, we've been doing some cool stuff. On the 4th of August, we're supposed to be going to a museum. Oh, nice. And yeah, here's a shocking fact for you. I'm not inviting everyone from there to the wedding. Yeah, that's fair. You only want the people you are closest with at your wedding. It's a combination of three factors. I'm not close with every single one. Yeah, that's true. Some of them would not be able to. Yeah, I'd probably fall under in that category. And I will not lie, some get on my nerves. I'm sorry to hear that. But yeah, I probably fall into the middle category. Plus, we're still getting to know each other, so I'd probably fall under the first one as well. Dang, so much for inviting you to my wedding. Yeah, I would have loved to go, but I didn't want. But number one, I know we just met and we're still getting to know each other. And number two, I probably wouldn't be able to go. I'm not able to drive, so my dad or my grandma would have to take me. And my dad does have. Yeah, if you can't go, you can't go. Yeah. But we only have from now until then for us to know each other. So you never know. Yeah, that's true. Hopefully it's only a few more months and then my waiting list period will be over. I went to a doctor, Dr. Jacqueline. She's very familiar with, people with special needs. And she's the one that recommended this program. And she did say that the waiting list can get rather long at times. Like, she told me that someone was on the waiting list, like, since around the holidays, but they weren't able to get in until during the summer, so it could still be a few months if it'll be about the same. To be fair, my online friends are coming, and some I only know for less than a year. Oh, nice. The hard part with the waiting list period is that there's no telling when a spot could open up. Because our guys are pretty set on not leaving. Yeah. So it could be a while. And in terms of the wedding date, it's the 29th of August. Ooh, okay, cool. Yeah, unfortunately, my dad told me that this program was only temporary for me, but I want to be there for as long as I can. But yeah, there were two people ahead of me on the waiting list when I first got on the waiting list, so when two people do leave, then those two people on the waiting list will get in. And then, like, once the third person leaves, then I will finally get in. If you can't come, you can't come. Some of my closest friends can't even make it. Yeah. That does unfortunately happen sometimes. I'm hoping you join sooner, and hopefully your dad does let you stay for a good while. You could benefit from learning some of the life skills we teach. Yeah. I do remember the head staff member there. She said that you guys do American Sign Language. And you guys also do some cooking and some cleaning stuff. Plus, I need someone to conversate with up when I get bored. Yeah, we've been on YouTube, so we can definitely bond over this whole crazy YouTube incident. I can't wait to bond to talk about that with you in person. How you stumbled upon my channel by accident, but it took a while for us to realize that we've actually met previously. I remember when I started, the first lady in charge actually had some of the students actually learn to buy stuff and pay bills. Oh, that's really good. We actually had some of the kids working at the La Quinta since the but since the pandemic, we've had no luck getting them back in. Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, I heard that they do provide vocational training as well. Something I meant to show you when you were last up there was we actually have books. We made a lot of the stuff we've done. Oh, so basically scrapbooks. Scrapbooks and yearbooks in a way. Yep, makes sense. I'll go ahead and clue you in on something I'm doing. Sometime in August, I'm gonna have a celebration with them up there of sorts to sort of serve them celebrating my wedding, since not all are invited. Aw, that's really sweet. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be interacting and commenting on some of the posts up there. Or, the Facebook page, because I want to show you and the other staff that I'm looking forward to getting in. I definitely invite you if I could. Oh, I appreciate it. But I understand that there's a capacity limit, which is why there's waiting lists for the program. Oh, I know you interact with it. I run it. Oh, yep. I remember. Yep, you. I do remember you telling me about that when we were over there. Oh, I won't lie to you. If it were up to me, you'd be there now. I wish it was up to you. I wish it was, because things definitely would be run differently, but alas, it is not. Yeah, it would be awesome if they could extend the capacity. That way, the waiting lists won't have to be so stagnant. Again, I won't lie, a lot has gone on there when it was the First Lady. wouldn't be going on that is genuinely not okay. Yeah, I hope things are better now that they have other staff members now. You know what? I'm gonna make you a mod for my channel. A moderator. Shauna, those other staff members are the reason why the staff that's been going on there are going on. Oh, wow. Also, thank you. Didn't expect the honor. No problem. I won't lie. Things have been kind of down these last few months. We're trying to get back into a good place again. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, but I'm glad you guys are trying to make things better. But if/when your term comes up, I will definitely be excited for that. Thank you. I'm looking forward to seeing you in person again as well. Heck, who knows? If by the time my wedding gets close enough and you're able to go, you could definitely surprise some of the people that are invited. Ooh, yep. don't even know how to explain this because there are no words that don't sound absolutely insane. Yep, pretty much. We definitely need to find some time to actually learn more about each other than being awestruck by the fact that we somehow met before this. Do you have Discord? I'm pretty active on Discord. I've actually been talking about my other friends on there for years. Indeed, I do. Oh! Should one of us send the other one a friend request? All right, which one should I send it or should you send it? Only social media I don't have is Twitter because that place is way too toxic. Yeah, I don't blame you. Everything I've heard about Twitter has been against my will. Yeah, I love talking on Discord. It's probably my favorite social media website to talk to my other friends on. I had it from 2018 to 2021, and the amount of arguments I got into. Yeah, I don't blame you. I used to get into arguments very easily over the internet. It says you're not accepting. Oh, okay. Yeah, I have it to where people can't add me friend requests because I'm worried about random people sending them to me. All right. Oh no 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 no! I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about other people. Because I have gotten friend requests from random people before. All right, I sent it. All right, sounds good. And it's okay. I am random, so it's a good kind. Yeah. When I say random people, I just mean unknown people. People I don't even know sending like random friend requests for some reason. Like there was this problematic user named Age Mario. A couple of other of my online friends were talking about him, and he kept sending me Discord requests, and I would have to keep declining them. I'm going to let you know now, I am very sarcastic, so if that ain't cool with you, I need to know if I say something that hurts your feelings. I'm gonna be honest, I do struggle with sarcasm, but I don't know if you're familiar, but my online friends and we use what are called tone indicators. And and it helps people understand the actual tone behind a message. Here, I'll type some of them in to show some example so I can use some examples. I'll type them into the comments. But basically, you put it at the end of at your message or in the middle of your message to let people know whether you're sarcastic or not, if something is meant to be lighthearted, or if something is meant to be negative, or if something is meant to be positive. But I'll tell you what some of them means. So there's LH. It stands for lighthearted. This is important for if you're sending. Okay, good. Yeah. It's definitely important to use tone indicators because they could help other people who are on the autism spectrum. You know, because some of us do struggle with sarcasm, and some of us may take something seriously that's meant to be sarcastic or lighthearted. But I'm glad you already know what they are. And yeah, they do become second nature after a while. It just takes time to get used to using them. Yeah, I'm not good at remembering to use them, but I do my best to remember it with, but I'll do my best to remember that with you. I appreciate that. Thank you. I don't want to hurt your feelings. Yeah, I appreciate that. Like I said, it just takes some getting used to. Once you start to use them more and more often, they'll become second nature after a while. Because, because not only I do I want to misunderstand other people's messages, but I don't want them to misunderstand my messages. So, I'm very used to using them. That way people can understand the actual tone of my messages. Also, I'll let you know, I'm one of those that if I like you enough, I'll poke at you. Not meaning to be hurtful, of course. That's just how I've been. But I'll remember to use tone indicators for you. Yeah, I appreciate that. Me and my other friends do poke at each other at times, so I'm used to it. And I don't ever poke at stuff people can't help. Yeah, that's good, unless they're in on the joke. Yeah, in that case, it's fine. Like me and my main online group of friends, we all poke at each other's autism. Yeah, that's fair. My buddy Matt can literally say I have autism in a flat monotone voice, and we'll laugh at him. Yep, me and my main online friend group, we're on the spectrum as well. Ashton, not the one from the sycamore tree, but the one, that I'm friends with, and he's from New Jersey. He's on the spectrum. Purple Ethan is on the spectrum, and then Eli is on the spectrum. I don't know if Green Ethan. Now, Green Ethan, he was in. He comes to my live streams and premieres sometimes. You probably met him last time or the time before, but I don't know if he's officially under the neurodivergent umbrella, but he has said that he has suspected having ADHD, which I also suspect having ADHD as well. In fact, a lot of Matt's vocal stems are the cause of about 99% of our inside jokes. We have 22 people in our group, and only 7 aren't on the spectrum in some capacity. Yeah, because some of them may have other developmental disabilities that they're in for instead. Yeah, and sometimes I do struggle to get along with people who aren't on the spectrum. Because they just don't understand me in the same way people who are on the spectrum do. So most of my friends do tend to be on the spectrum in some way, shape, or form. Actually, the 7 in question are neurotypical people. Oh, wow. Yeah, I've had a few friends who are neurotypical, but most of my friends are on the spectrum. And they surprisingly understand us surprisingly well. That's good. Luckily, there are neurotypical people who are understanding. But that doesn't mean 7 sacrifices in the future. Though that does mean 7 sacrifices in the future. Yeah, see? Tone indicator. Good. Just like that. Yeah, there are several others. I can list them. Yeah, those are some of the main ones. I'll look up some more after we get off, and I'll try my best to remember them. Yeah, that's a good idea. Actually, now I'm curious. Your dad knows you do YouTube? Yeah, a little bit. I'm not really that open with him about my YouTube account, but I think he is aware a little bit that I make YouTube videos at times. I want to say my mom doesn't know because I don't talk to her about it, but I'm sure she knows. Yeah, that's similar to my dad. He's probably overheard me make YouTube videos, but I don't really tell him all that, tell him about my YouTube endeavors all that much. But he does know that I have online friends. She knows I'm on Discord because when me and my friends get on calls, she hears us because we won't shut up. Yeah. All right. Yeah. While we're on that topic, I I will get this off my chest. I don't really do calls on Discord, but I much prefer to text on Discord. I'm not really a big caller. And some of them are actually getting into stay with me for a couple of weeks for my wedding. Ooh, awesome. Oh, thank God. I'm not big into calls either because then I have to feel pressure to stop what I'm doing. Okay, awesome. I'm only okay with my main group because we always have fun stuff to do. Yeah. My friend Ashton, he's the same way. He's not a big caller either. We much prefer texting. I'm the same way with regular texts. Don't call me unless you have a very good reason to, or are driving and can't text. Yep, same here. I don't mind people briefly calling me to tell me something right quick. That's fine, but just hanging out on the phone or on Discord for extended periods of time. Yeah. At that point, texting is better in my opinion. The only person that can call no matter the situation is my fiance, mostly because she's blind. I love my uncle, but he's the worst when it comes to calling when it could have been texted. Yeah, my mom is the same way. But yeah, definitely one of these days we should talk on Discord, learn more about each other properly. I agree. What a good way to spend the late hours of the night. Yep. I'm just blown away by all this. We meet by chance, and it turns out we met in person a few months back. My current schedule, I'm going to bed at 4:30, sometimes 5. Yep, same here. Sometimes I'll stay up into the morning, and then I'll wake up in like the late afternoon or even evening. My sleep schedule is an absolute dumpster fire. Yep. I think it was March 29th, actually. He was gonna take me the day after my doctor's appointment, which my doctor's appointment was on March 25th. What's weird is when I'm with my fiance, I can actually get decent sleep at her place. That's cool. But yeah, my appointment was March 25th. And my dad was gonna take me up there the following Friday to the sycamore tree. But I find out that it was closed on Fridays, so he took me the following Monday instead on the 29th. Yeah, I think it was. I think that fell on a Monday. Oh no. Okay, that was on a Sunday. Okay, so it was probably March 30th is when we met. I don't know. I try to get through March as fast as I can now in the last year. I've actually enjoyed most of my marches lately. For example, this March really stands out to me because of finally getting on the waiting list for a program, which is something me and my family have talked about for years, but we've we we've never really been able to because we didn't know like the process. So it was nice to finally get on the waiting list back on the 30th. Me and March are on bad terms. My least favorite month is January, but oddly enough, so far, January of this year is my second favorite month behind March. Right now, my least favorite is March. The one thing I don't like about March is daylight savings time. I think daylight savings time should get abolished. Mine's more of a personal reason. I lost my dad last March. I'm really sorry for your loss. Yeah, that's another thing that'll take up the bulk of my posts. That's fine. I'm not necessarily over it, but at least I'm comfortable talking about it without grief consuming me. Yeah, that's the thing. People never get over losing loved ones. We just get used to living without them. But even so, it can still hurt that they're not around anymore to watch us grow or succeed. It's something I've been thinking about lately with my great grandmother and my uncle. There are two things that have helped me cope. He got to know I was marrying my fiance, and it was the last thing we got to talk about. Aww. And the other one, I won't share here because it's too personal. Alright, I understand. You'll either see it in a post on my Facebook or I may bring it up on Discord. Alright, sounds good. Also, I have a great great aunt that's still alive. Oh, that's awesome. And she's actually getting to make it to my wedding, which is insane. Yeah, that's awesome. I don't think I've ever known any of my great aunts, but I have met my great aunt Dolores on my mom's side. She was my maternal my grandma on my mom's side sister. I still have vague memories of my great grandmother, but she passed away in 2013. And then I lost my uncle on my dad's side in 2022. Both my biological grandfathers have unfortunately passed away, but they both ended up remarrying, so I still have grandfathers on both sides. I first met my great aunt. Is my maternal grandmother's aunt. And I just realized I was telling two separate things and they got jumbled. I met my great aunt in 2014 and we have since become pen pals. Oh, that's really sweet. I actually first met an uncle on my mom's side just this past December. We went and we picked up our mom and we drove out to Houston so we can see my grandparents and her parents. And her brother and my uncle was there and I met him for the first time. But in terms of family, I lost my maternal grandmother, my dad's oldest brother, and one of my dad's nephews. My dad's parents died before I was born, and his other brother died when I was 2. I'm sorry to hear that. My dad also lost his dad before I was born. And my mom lost hers when I was like really young, so I was too young to remember him. But I technically do have grandfathers still because both my grandparents did end up getting remarried. They're just not my biological grandfathers. Actually, my paternal grandmother died when I was 3. I'm sorry to hear that. I have vague memories of her, but his dad was before my parents even met. My mom's stepdad died when I was 3, and her biological died when I was 20. And I won't lie, I don't claim either one knowing what I know. So, as far as I'm concerned, my only grandfather is the one I didn't get to meet. Yeah, I also had an aunt on my mom's side that passed away when I was really young. Let me just say this. Me and my siblings all hated my mom's biological dad so much. We all walked home instead of getting in the car with him. Yeah. I love my quote unquote step grandfathers, but I would have loved to get to know my biological ones. My mom's stepdad, I loved at the same time, but I asked more questions and learned more about him. That's when I no longer claimed him. My mom's mom, though, she was an absolute angel. She was definitely plenty hard headed, though, and knew when to whoop us when we were bad. Yeah, that sounds a lot like my own grandma on my mom's side. She can be hard headed at times, but she is so wonderful, and I have so many amazing memories of going out to see her in Houston. But you bet your bottom she made sure neither her kids or grandkids went without. Every year up until 2014 when she passed, she always pre bought school supplies in case mom couldn't afford stuff. That's really sweet. My grandma on my mom's side, I heard that she actually pays for college textbooks. I never went to college, but I think she paid for my brother's textbooks. And she was one of the few people who would convince me to actually try different foods. Oh, no one can convince me to try different foods. Not even my most trusted family members. It's funny because when she'd get me to try, even if I didn't like something, my parents would be so confused why I try stuff for her but not them. And here's something cool. When my uncle had his stroke, they told her he'd be unable to walk, talk, eat, or anything ever again. She told the doctor, I taught him to do it once, I'll do it again. All right. And she did. She learned how to reteach him everything. And now he's doing everything the doctor said he wouldn't be able to do. That's awesome. Mind you, this woman was blind. That's the kind of woman she was. Wow. And something none of us can comprehend is she could tell you what street she was on without fail. Wow. And she was the first student in the entire school district of Odessa to not be absent or late to a school day when she was in school. And to my knowledge, she's still the only one. Oh my goodness. So to say my grandmother was a badass would be an understatement. Aw. She sounds pretty awesome. She was. Rest her soul. So I think I'm gonna hop off here at about 4:30, which sucks. I've enjoyed talking with you. Yeah, I've enjoyed talking with you as well. I'm so freaking happy you found my YouTube channel a few days ago. I am too. Definitely one of the best accidents to ever happen. For real. For freaking real. But now we have each other's Discord, so you can text me once you're up. Alright. Sounds like a plan. Yeah, I am getting pretty sleepy, so I am gonna wind down here at about 4:30 when you do leave. But man, my brain is going crazy right now based on what's all that's happened. I'm saying you text me because I probably be up before you. Yeah. Especially since you do have to wake up at a certain time. I don't have anywhere to be up for tomorrow. Or later today, technically. My mind is still blown. Same here, dude. Because seriously, I joined thinking you'd just be a neat online acquaintance. Come to find out we did meet in real life. Yeah, and I was already hitting it off with you really well, too, that first day you came. I was like, alright, cool, you know what? I think this guy will be another good online friend. Then, during our second encounter, we find out we live in the same town, and we talk about hopefully eventually meeting. And now, during this live stream, we realize that we did meet back in March. It's insane. The universe is funny that way. Yep. Reminds me of how my mom met my father-in-law years before me and my fiance met. I'll tell you that story on Discord. Ooh, alright. Sounds good. Man, this will definitely make an interesting discussion when I go in tomorrow. Yes. Feel free to tell them. I want them to know that we know each other online and how I'm eager to get in there. I swear, they're gonna think I'm insane. Though they probably already think that. But alright, I'm gonna hop off. Text me tomorrow once you're up. Looking forward to chatting with you more. Alright, sounds good. See you later.